It all started innocently enough. One evening, after a long shift, I was mindlessly scrolling through Snapchat, just trying to unwind. That's when I saw a random friend request from someone named Luke. I didn't recognize the name, but I was curious, so I tapped accept. Hey, his message popped up almost immediately. I glanced at his profile. His picture seemed harmless, a few selfies, dark hair, always wearing a hoodie. There was something mysterious about him, but it didn't raise any alarms. He was polite, friendly even. Over the next few days, we exchanged casual conversation. Jokes, memes, and small talk. It felt safe, normal. Nothing about him seemed off. Then one evening, he asked me a question that made me pause. "You live alone?" It felt strange, too forward maybe, but I brushed it off, trying to keep things light. I replied, "Nope. Got a whole squad of cats to keep me company." I hoped that would end it. But then I got a response that sent a slight chill down my spine, a snap from him, a black screen with just 3 words. "That's good." I tried to laugh it off, telling myself I was being paranoid. He was probably joking, right? I kept reminding myself of that. The next day, Luke didn't snap me much. No more jokes, no funny pictures, just silence. I thought maybe he'd lost interest or got busy. Honestly, I didn't mind. I had a weird feeling about that last message. I didn't want to think about it too much. But that night, as I lay in bed, something caught my attention on the Snap Map. You know the little bitmojis that show where people are? Luke's had moved. Closer. Just a few streets away from where I lived. I stared at my phone, feeling my heart pick up pace. How did he get so close? He'd never mentioned living anywhere near me. I tried to reason with myself. Maybe he was visiting someone. Maybe it was just a coincidence. Then I got a message. "I'm in your neighborhood. Can I come by?" My stomach twisted. How did he know where I lived? I hadn't told him. I hadn't shared my address or anything personal like that. Panic started to set in. I didn't reply. I turned my phone face down, hoping that ignoring him would make this all go away. And then it came. A knock at my front door. It was soft at first, barely audible. But then there was another knock, louder, more insistent. I moved to the window, cautiously peeking through the curtain, and there he was. A man in a hoodie, standing under the dim glow of the street lamp, just staring at my front door. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I knew. It was Luke. My breath caught in my throat. I stumbled back, my pulse thudding in my ears. What the hell was he doing here? My phone buzzed. "Luke, I know you're in there." Terror gripped me. My fingers fumbled as I bolted the door, my hands shaking uncontrollably. My heart was pounding so hard it felt like it was about to explode out of my chest. I rushed upstairs, slamming my bedroom door shut and locking it behind me. I dialed 911, my voice barely a whisper as I told the dispatcher, "There's a man outside my house. He's trying to get in. Please send someone." "Stay calm," the voice on the other end told me. "Help is on the way. Can you describe him?" I tried to explain, but then I heard it. A soft creak. The front door. It was open. I gasped, choking on the air. He was inside my house. I whispered into the phone, "Oh my God, he's in. He's in the house." "Lock yourself in a room. Stay on the line with me. Officers are en route." I felt faint. My whole body was trembling. From downstairs, I could hear slow, deliberate footsteps. They were getting closer, climbing the stairs. The doorknob rattled. He was trying to get in. I squeezed my eyes shut, willing the lock to hold, praying for the police to arrive. The rattling stopped after what felt like an eternity, and then there was silence. No footsteps. No movement. Nothing. Minutes passed. It felt like hours. The house was deathly still. When the police finally arrived, they searched the house, but Luke was gone. The front door had been left wide open, but there was no sign of him. No fingerprints, no forced entry. It was like he had never been there at all. But I know he was. He had been inside. I had seen the photos. I deleted Snapchat the next day. I haven't opened it since. But sometimes late at night when I'm alone, I can't help but wonder if he's still out there, watching, waiting. And I know I'll never be able to shake the feeling that one day he'll come back,